morning, everybody. We're going to open the meeting this morning with reading our norms, fourth grade norms, being prepared, organized, and on time. Together, everyone achieves more. Learn a little, laugh a little. Voice ideas, questions, and concerns in a risk-free environment. Respect, value, and listen to each other. And what happens in our meetings stays in our meetings.
Okay, so the first question that we want to look at is what did we want our students to know by going ahead and giving them this common assessment?
Character interactions, sequencing and summarization, if they can use text evidence, making inferences and using that text evidence, and if they can find similarities across text from a fiction piece of literature to a poem.
All right, and then let's go down to number 11. Make inferences about text and use textual evidence to support understanding. That's a highlight, that 95% of them were able to do that, making inferences, since it's a higher level skill.
That's a nice surprise for me.
I guess number 9 stands out as well. And number 9 again was structure of the poetry. And that one my kids really truly didn't understand. I asked a few of them after, and it has to do with line break.
They've written it sort of in a paragraph form, and then they've gone through and they put where they thought the line breaks would go, and then they've rewritten it,
Right.
you know, and so we've done a few of those, and so when I saw this, I was a little disappointed because I thought with that practice my kids would have done a little bit better, but we obviously haven't done it quite enough.
Similar length is clear cut, the meter is not clear cut, and when you said the librarian, it made me think of the music teacher. And maybe it would be something to like go to the music teacher and ask what they would do, because it's the rhythm, it's the da-da-da-da-da-da, and some kids just don't get it. And so it might be interesting to have their take on meter.
If we're going to continue with poetry, it's something we might want to use in anchor stations or in D3, that every one of these books has a poem in it. And so some are sure to be narrative, and some are sure to have rhyme, and some are sure to
Be free for
24. Wow.
a class. It's a class.
It's a class.
It's a whole class.
But when we do the D3, that's what we're doing, and it's one skill. So it's giving those 24 kids a chance to work on that skill again.
That's
So for our higher level kids, that could be, or all the kids who have gotten that, we have our advanced readers notebooks, and they're writing letters about their independent reading. And so we can have them in the independent reading refer to those specific areas, and we can have them summarize
In
what
their letter to
in
their
the-
teacher,
Uh-huh.
right? In their-
Mhm. What do you
Okay,
think,
I
Kelly?
like that. I like that. Those extensions.
For the extensions. Okay. Sounds great.
And I also think too, almost going back to the word wall activity we did, where maybe one kid, you know, picks an event or a point in there where the character changes, and then give it to a partner and let him go back, you know, into the text. And why do you think, what happened back in the text to make the character make this decision?
To use the, I call it a plot line, like the mountain.
And I think
Use
we've
that
all
storyline
we've all-
online.
Yeah, and storyline online.
Oh, I haven't even had a chance to do that. I
They
need
like
to
that.
do that.
They like that.
It really
It's
holds
fun.
their attention.
Well, I'm looking at my particular class, and one of my, I think the inferencing, Jody, you did very well with your inferencing on the 19, figure 19F. So I might send my kiddos to you.
Which number is that
for
one?
The first,
The first,
4.2.
yeah.
The first one.
Number 7.
Oh, the first.
The very first one?
Number 1 with number
Mine says
7.
60%.
That was the-
And mine says
Similarity.
45%.
Oh, and mine was.
That was a similarity
So
between
I
the poem and
think-
the camping story.
I'd love to know what you did to teach that.
The question asking. And I know that Jamie Strong does a really great job of that in 5th grade, so maybe we could talk with her about that. Because I
That's
know
right.
I've sat in her class when she's talked about the kids really looking at the question.